Hello everyone, and welcome to the first really real episode of Ramblings with Rebecca, and that this episode 5 is not called The Satire Strikes Back, although perhaps it should be, but no, instead, we're gonna move on to the real stuff. So here we go. I'm Rebecca Farnum, this is Ramblings with Rebecca, this is episode 5, Dichotomy, and I've got props. No, really, here we go. I hope you're excited. So, a dichotomy. In its most simple form, and thus the most broadly applicable, a dichotomy involves splitting a group of somethings, say, these coins, into two groups. Get it? Dichotomy? Now, for a rigid dichotomy, a true dichotomy, if you will, these groups need to have two main characteristics. One, they are jointly exhaustive. That means that, between the two groups, say saucer and cup, all of the things in the groups are contained. So at the moment, we're jointly exhaustive. Between the two of them, we exhaust the entirety of the contents. If, say, I took this 50p coin and removed it from the cup and the saucer, they're no longer jointly exhaustive of the set of coins. Rule 2. They must be mutually exclusive. They need to be, the things in the set need to be either in group A or group B. The same item cannot be in both. This is tricky, but actually, to help with this, I have two coins that we're going to pretend are the same thing. 50p coin. Currently in both groups. Nah. Not mutually exclusive groups anymore. So at the moment, these are not a false dichotomy. Were I to take this 50p coin out, so that now it's only in group B, group A and group B are now both jointly exhaustive. They have all of the group set members in them, and mutually exclusive. Things appear in only one or the other. Thus, they form a dichotomous split. Hurrah! Well done, thank you, props. So now, the term dichotomy has uses in statistics and in logic, usually around like those particular rules of the jointly exhaustive and the mutually exclusive. However, it's also used with some tweaking in things like philosophy, botany, biology, theology, astronomy, computer science, and all kinds of other things. I myself am most interested in the way dichotomy is used in sociology and or anthropology. Sociologists or anthropologists tend to use the word dichotomy and binary kind of as mutually interchangeable. Binary, again, with the two, binary, dichotomy. And for a sociologist, dichotomy is kind of a categorization specifically around how we being humans, group systems and classes of people, etc. So, gender, for most sociologists or anthropologists, is a dichotomy. We tend to think of a human body as either male or female. There's not much in between. The dichotomy is an either-or, mutually exclusive kind of thing, and jointly exhaustive in that all human beings are supposed to, or assumed to, fit into one or the other of those categories. Another common dichotomy is between West and the rest, or global North and global South, the developed and the developing countries, if you will. Again, countries and societies are expected to kind of fit in as the West or the rest, and there aren't other categories that we're very good at talking about, particularly in the West, of course, these kind of things. Now, for most sociologists and anthropologists, they see those two things and a variety of other issues, which we may or may not get into. Nature and culture. There's another one. I was looking for a third example. Here it is. Nature and culture. Something is either artificial or natural, man-made or wild, that kind of thing. These are often understood to be false dichotomies. They're not actually mutually exclusive and jointly exhaustive. Actually, there's a lot of overlap, there's a lot of confusion, there's a lot of blurring of lines. We just like to make things in nice, neat boxes, too, in the case of false dichotomies. But oftentimes these dichotomies serve to help boost power inequalities and unequal class stratifications. So, we're going to talk about what those look like and how we can help break them down. Tomorrow is dialectics.